There's a chair by the window, slightly pulled away. You always chose that one, never asked to stay. The light would fall just right across your face, like the room already knew your place. I learned the sound of silence sitting there, 2 cups cool in time, just hanging in the air. Nothing special, nothing grand to say, but somehow every moment chose to stay. We didn't mark the days or count the hours, we let them pass like unclaimed flowers. The chair you always take is still the same, even now it carries your weight and name. I don't move it, I don't ask why. Some things feel wrong to rearrange in time. It's funny how a space can still feel true. The chair you always take still waits for you. Morning talks that never needed sound, just glances tracing circles on the ground. You tap your fingers, I'd pretend not to see how that small habit anchored me. The door stayed open more than it should, like leaving men more than we understood. We never promised, never made it clear, but staying felt honest while you were here. No photographs, no proof to show, just quiet things we both would know. The chair you always take remembers us, every laugh, every pause, every almost touch. I don't clean it like the rest of the room. Some things fade slower, and that's the truth. I tell myself I've learned to move on too, but the chair you always take still waits for you. Maybe one day it won't feel the same, maybe the dust will cover the name, but tonight I let it be a small reminder sitting next to me. The chair you always take, I let it stay, not holding on, just not throwing away. Some love lives quiet, doesn't ask to prove it, just exists in things we never move. And if you ever walk back through, you'll find the chair you always take still waiting for you. We ordered coffee like we always did, same small talk, same kind of lit. Steam was rising, words were too busy pretending we already knew. You stared outside, I watched the cup. The moment waited but it never showed up. talked about things that didn't matter much, like whether work and losing touch. Time kept moving, we stayed polite, avoiding every honest line. The coffee cooled before we did, sitting there saying what we never said. Hands were close but never crossed. We paid the price but not the cost. Funny how heat fades quietly. The coffee cooled before you and me. Stirred the sugar over and over, like waiting for something to come closer. I nodded along, smiled at the sound of spoons circling where we never found. The cafe played an old love song. Neither of us sang along. We let it play, let it pass, like moments we were scared to ask. We could have stayed, we could have tried, but comfort kept us on our side. The coffee cooled before we did. No one left, no one admitted that something warm was slipping away, right there in the light of day. We chose calm, we chose to be free. The coffee cooled before you and me. Maybe warmth needs a little risk. Maybe silence is how chances miss. We walked out the same as we came in, holding cups, holding everything in. The coffee cooled, we didn't fight, didn't break down, didn't ignite. Just two people letting go gently of something that almost felt ready. Now every time I taste that memory, I know what cooled wasn't just a drink. It was you and me.
We sat across the table, late afternoon, sunlight fading way too soon. We talked about traffic, a show we missed, things that don't end up on a list. You laughed at something I barely heard. I focused more on how you paused between words. Every sentence took the long way around, like truth was something we couldn't find. We filled the air just to feel okay, letting the real things drift away. We talked about nothing for hours that day, circling thoughts we were scared to say. Every smile tried to play its part, keeping distance from the heart. Funny how silence can feel so loud when we talked about nothing, lost in the sound. You mentioned plans you might not keep. I nodded like I wasn't paying attention deep. Your hands moved slow along the glass, like holding on to moments that couldn't last. The clock kept ticking, we didn't mind pretending time was on our side. But every pause felt heavy somehow, like we both knew just not how. We chose a safe and easy ground, where honesty wouldn't make a sound. We talked about nothing, side by side, hiding all the places we couldn't hide. Every joke became a shield from what we almost let ourselves feel. We stayed polite, we stayed proud, talking about nothing, missing it out loud. Maybe nothing was all we had, a quiet way to avoid the bad, not breaking down, not falling through, just leaving space where truth once grew. We talked about nothing, then said goodbye. No tears fell, no reason why. But later on, when I look back now, I know exactly what we left out. Some conversations never start. We talked about nothing and said everything with our hearts.
Your shoes by the door, just slightly apart, like you stepped out and never went far. I almost tripped on them this morning again. Forgot for a second how this all ends. The house still moves at the pace you left. Quiet corners holding their breath. Every sound feels a little too clear, like it's listening, waiting for you here. I tell myself it's just a thing, but it carries more than it should mean. Your shoes by the door say you're not done, like you'll be back before the day is gone. I don't touch them, I don't ask why. Some habits don't know how to say goodbye. Funny how something so small can prove that part of me still waits for you. I cleaned the room but skipped that space, left it exactly in its place, as if moving them would make it real, as if order would change how I feel. You always kick them off that way, in a hurry with something to say. I hear your voice when the floor creaks slow, like memories walk where you used to go. I know time doesn't stand still, but some things wait, even when they shouldn't. Your shoes by the door hold yesterday, every almost word, every planned delay. I step around them every night, learning how absence takes up space and light. I swear I'm learning how to move, but your shoes by the door still speak of you. Maybe one day I'll place them away, fold the past into something safe, but tonight I let them stay, a quiet sign of what remains. Your shoes by the door don't ask for more, they just exist like they did before, not asking me to stay the same, just reminding me where love once came. I breathe it in, then let it go. Your shoes by the door still know what I know.
There's a song on the guitar we both knew, same full chord, always felt brand new. You used to hum before I'd start, like you already knew the hardest part. We'd mess it up, then laugh it through. Never cared if it sounded true. It wasn't perfect, never tried, just something we shared on quiet nights. Funny how a melody can stay, even when the players walk away. The song we never played again still waits between my hands. Every note knows where you stood, every silence understood. I don't forget it, I don't pretend, I just don't play it again. Some things break softer when you let them be, like the song you were singing next to me. The guitar still leaning on the wall, strings untouched since last fall. I tune it up, then let it go, like certain memories I don't need to know. You said someday we'd finish it right, give it words, give it light. But days moved on, and so did you, and unfinished felt more honest too. Not every song needs a release, some stay quiet to stay complete. The song we never played again, live somewhere under my skin. I hear it when the room's too still, when the past decides it will. I could play it, I could try, but some good things survive by staying shy. So I let the silence be my friend and leave untouched the song we never played again. Maybe one day it won't feel the same, maybe time will change its name, but tonight I let it rest and unplay truth inside my chest. The song we never played again doesn't need an ending. It had its moment, had its place, in shared time and shared space. Some love doesn't need to bend, it just stays quiet in the end, like the song we never played again. The room gets quiet after midnight now. Walls feel taller, I don't know how. I lock the door, check it twice, still leave one thing on every night. The couch remembers how you sat. Your feet pulled up your old blue-headed, say you hate the dark too much. Laugh it off, then reach for my touch. I tell myself it's just a light, but it feels like more than that tonight. I still leave the light on, like you're running late again, like the night might bring you back through the door just like then. I don't wait by the phone, I don't say your name out loud. I still leave the light on. It's the quiet way I hold on. like I slept fine, act like I'm tough. The day moves fast, I play along, convincing myself I'm moving on. But when the sun gives up the sky and shadows stretch as time goes by, I feel that habit pull me in, a simple act I can't unlearn. Not every feeling needs a sign, some just glow when it's nighttime. I still leave the light on, not asking you to stay, just leaving room for yesterday to pass through me and fade. I've learned to sleep alone, learned how to be somehow. I still leave the light on, it's the last thing I allow. Maybe one day I won't need this, maybe darkness won't feel like a risk, but tonight it helps me breathe, a small reminder of what used to be. I still leave the light on, not hoping, not pretending, just honoring the love that never needed an ending. If you never come back home, that's something I accept somehow. I still leave the light on, then slowly learn to turn it down. Sunday morning moves a little slow, sunlight finds the floor I didn't close. No alarms, no place to be, just coffee and the quiet next to me. I scroll my phone and set it down, nothing calling me out of town. You used to hate making a list, said the best days start like this. We'd waste the hours, let them go, like time was something we both hold. Sunday without a plan feels heavier now than then. No maps, no reasons, no demand, just hours slipping through my hands. We used to let the whole day bend. Sunday without a plan. The street outside feels half asleep, shops still closed, the air still deep. I walk the long way just because you like the quiet more than us. We talk about nothing important at all, meals we might cook, friends we never call. Every moment felt easy and loose, like there was nothing left to prove. No pressure hanging in the air, just being there was being there. Sunday without a plan was where we learned who we were. Then no future talk, no looking back, just staying where the light would land. Now time moves faster than I can on Sundays without a plan. Maybe freedom feels different alone, maybe stillness asks to be known. I'm learning how to sit and stay without needing you to fill the day. Sunday without a plan still comes around like an old friend. I don't fight it, I let it pass. Another lesson in the past. Some love lives where nothing began on Sunday without a plan. took the long way home that night. Streetlights blinking into life. You said the air felt easier there, like worries didn't follow us anywhere. Cars passed by, we let them go. Steps insane, moving slow. You talked about a day gone wrong. I listened more than I talked alone. Every block felt lighter somehow, like distance didn't matter now. The long way home felt shorter, with a shadow next to mine. Every turn, every corner felt like borrowed time. We weren't rushing to arrive, didn't need a reason why. The long way home felt shorter when your hand was close to mine. You stopped to look inside a store. Things we didn't need, nothing more. I smiled watching you decide, like moments mattered more than time. We crossed the street just as the light changed its mind, turned red to white. You laughed and pulled me back again, said we're not in a hurry then. I didn't know how rare it was to feel that calm just because. The long way home felt shorter, every step fell into place. No future talk, no orders, just walking at our pace. I forgot about the end, forgot the world outside. The long way home felt shorter when you walked on my side. Maybe love is simply this, not the start, not the finish, just choosing not to race the dark, letting time slow where you are. The long way home still looks the same, but it doesn't feel that way. Now every mile feels wide and true, without your voice pulling me through. I still take it now and then, just to remember when. The long way home felt shorter, back when it was you and then.
It went quiet in the middle of the room, not angry, not leaving soon, just staring at a point on the wall, like words decided not to fall. I asked if you were doing fine. You nodded once, crossed the line between what's spoken and what stays, hanging in the space between our days. I didn't push, didn't press, I knew that look, I knew the rest. Your silence was familiar, I'd heard it all before. Now not the kind that breaks things down, just closes one more door. It wasn't cold, it wasn't new. It felt like something we both knew. Your silence was familiar, and I stayed anyway with you. You folded your hands, looked away, like truth might spill if you stayed. I talked enough for both of us, filling gaps, making it sound less rough. We sat like that, side by side, no fight to win, no place to hide. I learned to read the quiet signs, the pauses, the unfinished lines. Some feelings don't wanna sound, they settle deep, they stay around. Your silence was familiar, like an old and worn out song. I knew exactly when it came and how it wouldn't last too long. I didn't ask you to explain, I knew the shape, I knew the pain. Your silence was familiar and somehow felt like home again. Maybe comfort isn't loud, maybe love learns how to bow, not fixing things, not making sense, just sitting with the evidence. Your silence still visits me in rooms where nothing's wrong. I've learned that quiet doesn't mean that someone doesn't belong. Some people speak in other ways, through looks, through pauses, through delays. Your silence was familiar, and I learned to hear what you didn't say. We didn't rush into the words, let them sit, let them hurt. Every question took its time, like answers weren't ready to arrive. You learned how I take my coffee, I learned when you needed space from me. Small details easy to miss, built the shape of what this is. We didn't promise, didn't pretend, just showed up again and again. We learned each other slowly, one quiet step at a time. No shortcuts, no instructions, just patience learning the signs. Every flaw, every story came out when it felt safe to be. We learned each other slowly, and that was enough for me. You saw me tired, saw me unsure. I saw your doubts spill on the floor. Nothing hidden, nothing neat, just two people incomplete. We argued soft, we made mistakes, stayed longer than pride would take. Some nights ended without a win, but never felt like giving in. Not every love arrives complete, some grow steady at your feet. We learned each other slowly, like songs you don't play loud. Every note revealed itself when silence was allowed. We didn't chase seen, just stayed where we were meant to be. We learned each other slowly and let the rest come naturally. Maybe fast love fades away, but this kind learns how to stay in broken talks and open days and all the ordinary ways. We learned each other slowly and time became our friend. No finish line, no final word, just choosing us again. If love is more than what we show, it's all the time we let it grow. We learned each other slowly, and I'd do it all again. The room felt different after you left. Same old walls, same empty shelf. Nothing moved, nothing changed, but everything felt rearranged. The chair stayed close to where it was. The clock kept ticking just because I stood there longer than I should, trying to remember what felt good. No echo of your voice remained, just quiet learning how to stay. The room felt different after, like it learned a new shape. Every corner held a question I didn't know how to face. It wasn't lonely, wasn't cold, just unfamiliar growing old. The room felt different after you walked away from me. I touched the table, traced the light that used to fall just right at night. Your laughter lived along that wall. Now silence answered every call. I opened windows, let air in, hoping change would start again. But even with the curtains wide, something stayed on the inside. I didn't miss you like before. I missed the way the space felt whole. The room felt different after, every sound was too weird. Even breathing felt too loud, like you might still be there. I learned how absence fills a place, without a trace, without a face. The room felt different after, and so did I. Maybe rooms remember things more than we want to believe. They hold the weight of every day, even when people leave. The room still feels different now, but I've learned to let it be. Not broken, just adjusting to a quieter version of me. Some love doesn't shatter or scatter, it simply leaves a mark. The room felt different after, and that's where healing starts. You started talking, then stopped halfway, like the rest of the words walked away. Your voice felt quiet, eyes looked down. I knew that look, I knew that sound. I didn't ask you to explain, I felt the weight inside your name. Sometimes truth doesn't need to try, it shows up in the space between replies. We learned to read between the lines, where honesty doesn't need time. Half a sentence was enough to tell me where your thoughts had gone. No drama, no raising voices up, just knowing something had moved on. I didn't need the full story then, I felt it in the way you paused. Half a sentence was enough to say the things you never crossed. finished thoughts as one. Now words got lost before begun. You smiled like nothing was wrong, but silence held them just a bit too long. I watched your hands the way they moved, circling truths you wouldn't choose. Every almost word you kept spoke louder than the rest you left. Not every goodbye needs a sound. Some are felt, not written down. Half a sentence was enough to know the space had shifted shape. No anger, no break in trust, just something neither tried to save. We stayed kind, we stayed calm, pretending not to notice much. But half a sentence was enough to feel the distance growing up. Maybe love learns how to speak without demanding full belief. In pauses, glances, quiet signs, and unfinished, honest lines. Half a sentence was enough to understand without regret. Some endings don't need to be rough, they just quietly accept. I didn't need you to explain or turn the truth into a fight. Half a sentence was enough, and I let the rest stay quiet.
We sat outside beneath the quiet sky, street lights glowing, cars passing by. You checked the time, then let it go. Said it didn't matter anymore. The city hummed its usual tune, but somehow everything felt new. We talked in circles, laughed too long, like the night forgot to move along. No rush to leave, no need to care. Time felt lighter hanging there. The night didn't feel late at all, even as the hours slipped away. Every moment felt too small to measure in the usual way. We weren't chasing morning light or asking when we had to part. The night didn't feel late at all, with you right where we were. Your shadow leaned against the wall, like it planned to stay through it all. We shared stories we already knew, still listened like they were brand new. I noticed how your voice went low when the world outside began to slow. It felt like time decided then to stop pretending it would end. We didn't need to check the clock. The moment asked us just to stop. The night didn't feel late at all, no pressure pulling us ahead. We let the quiet rise and fall, with every word we never said. Nothing waiting on the other side, nothing asking us to run. The night didn't feel late at all. Maybe some nights are meant to stay, not disappear with break of day. They live on softly out of sight, a borrowed calm, a borrowed light. The night feels different now somehow. I notice how it starts to fade, but I still remember how it once refused to feel delayed. Some memories don't need to call, they just return when nights get still. The night didn't feel late at all, and maybe somewhere it never will.
We never closed the window that night, curtains moving in the passing light. You said the air felt easier this way, like staying still was how we stayed. Street sounds drifting in and out, half a laugh, half a doubt. We listened more than we spoke, let the quiet do the work. Nothing locked, nothing sealed. We liked how open moments feel. We never closed the window, let the night come through. Every breath felt honest, every silence true. Didn't worry about the cold or what might slip away. We never closed the window and let the moment stay. Your hair moved with the breeze, like it knew where it wanted to be. I watched the city blink below, while time decided to slow. You lean closer without a word, the kind of closeness that isn't heard. No promises hanging in the air, just being there, just being there. We didn't ask how long it lasts, we didn't need to name the past. We never closed the window, didn't shut the night outside, letting feelings come and go like the turning of the tide. It wasn't brave, it wasn't new, just something simple we could do. We never closed the window, and that was enough for you and me. Maybe love is leaving space for change to move at its own pace. Not holding tight, not pushing through, just trusting what the air will do. I still remember how it felt, that room, that sound, that view. Some moments don't ask to be kept, they just pass gently through. We never closed the window then, and now I know the truth. Some nights stay open in your mind long after they are through.
write your name in small letters now, not the way I used to somehow. If it's the page, it doesn't shout like it learned what quiet's about. It used to stand out in every line, bold and clear like a warning sign. Now it blends with the rest of the day, still there, just a softer shade. Nothing erased, nothing crossed, just learning what volume costs. Your name in small letters sits easy on my mind, not trying to be remembered, not trying to hide. I don't circle it, don't explain, I just let it stay the same. Your name in small letters feels honest this time. I hear it said without a sound in places we don't go around. A message left a passing street, a song that almost feels complete. I don't flinch when it appears, it doesn't pull me back in years. It's just a word I used to know, a part of me I let go slow. Some things don't need to disappear, they just learn where they belong. Your name in small letters doesn't carry weight or blame, it doesn't ask me questions, it doesn't call my name. I read it once, then let it be, like something that once mattered to me. Your name in small letters feels lighter now, finally. Maybe healing isn't clear, maybe it's just getting here to a place where memory doesn't ask for more of me. Your name stays in small letters, not forgotten, not denied, just resting where it doesn't hurt, where truth and time align. I don't need it loud or bright to know what we once were. Your name in small letters still matters, just quieter.
Two cups on the table, still warm, steam rising, holding its form. We sat across, not too far, but farther than we used to are. You wrapped your hands around your drink, like buying time, like trying to think. I watched the space between the two, not empty, just something new. No words needed to explain, distance doesn't always feel like pain. The space between two cups said more than either could. Not broken, not enough, just not where we once stood. We didn't argue, didn't fight, just noticed something had shifted overnight. The space between two cups told me what silence would. You smile like you always do, same expression, different truth. We talked about the day outside, avoiding what we felt inside. I moved my cup a little near, then stopped myself right there. Some habits don't belong anymore, even when they feel familiar. We stayed polite, we stayed kind, letting the moment draw its line. The space between two cups held everything we didn't say, not asking us to give it up, just showing how things change. No hands reached out across the line, we let the distance take its time. The space between two cups was clearer than a sight. Maybe closeness isn't lost, it just learns a different cause. Sometimes love doesn't leave a trace, it quietly rents in space. The cups grew cold, the room stayed still. We paid the bill, we always will. I didn't move mine closer than I finally understood when some endings don't erupt or break, they show up in the choices we make, like the space between two cups that neither of us tried to take.
You walked in quiet later than before, didn't take your coat off by the door. Your eyes stayed somewhere else tonight, like they were done trying to fight. You asked about my day, I answered fine, but something slipped between the lines. I've seen that look too many times, when words fall short and truth aligns. You didn't need to say a thing, I felt it in the way you breathed. I knew before you said nothing, before the silence filled the room, before you tried to soften it, or blame the time and blame the moon. Some truths arrive without a sound, they don't ask to be explained. I knew before you said nothing that things would not stay the same. We sat down like we always do, same old place, different view. You traced a pattern on the table edge, like standing on an unseen ledge. I waited for the words to land, but they stayed curled inside your hands. You looked relieved when I didn't ask, like honesty didn't need the task. Not every ending needs a start, some are felt before they part. I knew before you said nothing, in the pause you couldn't hide, in the space you kept between us, in the way you wouldn't try. I didn't push, I didn't beg, I let the moment take its place. I knew before you said nothing, and chose to meet it with some grace. Maybe love learns how to listen before the truth is even written in lowered eyes and careful tone, and knowing when you're not alone. I still know that moment well, how quiet carried everything. You didn't need to say goodbye or promise anything. Some endings come already done before a single word is said. I knew before you said nothing, and that's how I let it in. sky was gray or maybe blue, I can't remember, just remember you. We stepped outside without a care, didn't check the news, didn't check the air. You laughed about the chance of rain, said plans don't always need a name. We walked until the street ran out, like getting lost was part of the route. No forecast telling us what to do. We trusted how the moment moved. The weather didn't matter then, clouds or sun, it felt the same. Every step felt light and fair with you walking right there. We didn't dress for perfect days, didn't wait for skies to change. The weather didn't matter when I was with you. A sudden wind, your jacket thin, I offered mine, you tucked it in. Said it was fine, but stayed real close, like warmth was something we both chose. People rushed to get inside, we stayed out, took our time. You said some days are meant to be exactly what they turn out to be. No need to fix or rearrange. We let the simple moments stay. The weather didn't matter much when our hands almost touched. Rain could fall, sun could fade, nothing took that calm away. We didn't need the perfect view, just a reason to walk through. The weather didn't matter, with everything feeling true. Maybe love is chosen still, even when the skies don't feel ideal. Not waiting for a better sign, just stepping out and calling it time. Now I notice every change, every cloud, every break, but part of me still knows the truth from all the days I spent with you. Some memories don't scatter, no matter how seasons shatter. The weather didn't matter, and somehow it still doesn't. The bill was paid, the cups were empty, the place grew quiet, almost friendly. Chairs scraped softly on the floor, but we didn't move toward the door. You checked your phone and set it down, like nowhere else could call you now. I watched the light above our heads flicker like unfinished thoughts we kept. Nothing left that we should say. Still neither of us walked away. We sat there longer than needed, like time might change its mind. Every second felt like asking for something we couldn't find. No reason strong enough to stay, no courage left to walk away. We sat there longer than needed, letting silence decide. You traced a circle on the table, like drawing lines you wouldn't label. I smiled back, you smiled too, both pretending we were through. The door kept opening and closing, people leaving, people choosing. We stayed still inside that frame, like leaving meant we'd have to name. Not holding on, not letting go, just standing in the in-between slow. We sat there longer than needed, long past what felt polite. Every pause grew heavier as the room lost its light. I knew this moment wouldn't last, but neither of us rushed the past. We sat there longer than needed until staying felt like goodbye. Maybe some endings take their time. They don't arrive on perfect lines. They linger soft, they hesitate until leaving feels too late. We finally stood, we finally moved, said simple things, nothing proved. I walked away and didn't look, still felt the weight of what we took. Some moments don't demand to be pleaded, they just stay longer than needed and teach you how to leave.
The clock was ticking on the wall, but it didn't rush at all. Minutes passed like they were fine, letting us borrow a little time. You leaned back, let the silence sit, like nothing else deserved a bit. We didn't ask what came up next, we stayed right there, unindexed. No alarms pulling us away, no reason left to rearrange. The clock wasn't in a hurry, neither were you or me. We let the moment breathe a while, let it be what it would be. No racing thoughts, no finish line, just time unfolding as designed. The clock wasn't in a hurry, and neither was goodbye. Outside, cars kept moving on inside. The night was calm. You said something about the past, then laughed like it wouldn't last. I watched the second hand go by without the urge to ask it why. Some nights don't need to be chased, they settle in their own pace. We didn't need to save the day, we didn't need to make it stay. The clock wasn't in a hurry, even when we felt quiet. No pressure hanging in the air, no truth we had to fight yet. We knew this wouldn't be forever, still we let it feel like now. The clock wasn't in a hurry, and we followed its vow. Maybe time knows what we don't, when to hold, when to let go. It slows us down before the end, so we can leave like friends. clock kept going after that. Same old rhythm, nothing cracked, but I still hear it every so often. On nights when my thoughts soften, some moments aren't meant to worry. They pass calm, they pass slowly. The clock wasn't in a hurry when it let you go from me. Bus rolled in, I took my place, a window seat, familiar space. I set my bag down on the right, like you might show up late tonight. The driver looked, the door shut tight. I didn't move, it felt alright. Old habits don't leave all at once, they fade away in little chunks. I told myself it didn't mean that I still needed company. I kept the seat next to me, not asking you to return, just holding space for memory while lessons slowly learned. I didn't stare, I didn't plead, I let the moment be. I kept the seat next to me, then learned how to set it free. People came, people stood, someone asked if they could. I nodded once, then moved my bag. Felt lighter than I thought I'd have. The road stretched on, lights passed by. I watched reflections, let them slide somewhere between stop and go. I felt the need to finally know. Keeping space doesn't always mean you're waiting for the same old dream. I kept the seat next to me longer than I should have done, not because I couldn't move, just because I wasn't done. But when the bus began to slow and my stop came into view, I kept the seat next to me, then chose to walk alone. Maybe love doesn't disappear, it just learns a different gear, from holding tight to letting go, from standing still to moving slow. I don't keep the seat now every time, but sometimes when the ride feels long, I remember how it felt back then, before I learned where I belong. Some things don't leave abruptly, they loosen gently, patiently. I kept the seat next to me until I didn't need to be.
Back in through the same old door, floorboards singing like before. The light still falls the way it did on corners where we used to live. Your laugh still echoes down the hall. in pictures never on the wall. I didn't plan to stay too long, just needed proof I still belong. Nothing moved, nothing new, but the air still felt like you. The house remembered us in ways I couldn't see. Every room held quiet hands still reaching back to me. It wasn't asking me to stay or pull the past back in. The house remembered us like it always did. Ooh, ooh. I open windows, let the day find its way inside the gray. The table stood where stories grew of things we swore we'd never do. I touched the counter, felt the grain, like time had left a gentle stain. Not broken, not erased, just worn by moments we embraced. Some places learn your name and say it back the same. The house remembered us in every simple sound, in doors that closed too carefully, in steps we never counted down. I didn't feel the need to rush or prove what might have been. The house remembered us and let me walk back in. Maybe homes don't let things go, they hold them softly, let them grow into reminders, calm and true, of who I was when I was you. I closed the door, turned off the light, felt steady walking in the night. Not holding on, not letting go, just grateful for what used to show. Some love doesn't need to discuss, it lives in places quiet just. The house remembered us, and now so do I. Oh, we stood right there with the perfect light, sun going down, the time ain't right. You joked about the way you looked, I said it's fine and never looked. My phone stayed quiet in my hand, like freezing time wasn't in the plan. We laughed and walked the other way, certain we'd remember anyway. We thought some things don't need a frame, the memory would stay the same. We never took that photo, didn't think we had to try. Some moments feel too natural to stop and ask them why. I thought they'd last without a trace, just living quietly in place. We never took that photo, and now it lives in my mind. Now pictures fill my screen at night, Moments pose, moments right, but none of them know how it felt. Standing there, forgetting myself. I see that corner, that old sign. The way your hand almost found mine. It's funny what the camera missed. The breath before the almost kiss. Not every truth can be replayed. Some fade the second they are made. We never took that photo, and time kept moving on. No proof of how the air stood still, or how the night felt long. I don't regret not pressing play, or trying to make it stay. We never took that photo, but I remember it anyway. Maybe some moments asked to be untouched by memory. And they live more real when left alone, unrecorded but fully known. I still pass by that spot sometimes. Nothing special to the eye, but I feel it all come back to me without a single sign. Some love doesn't need a show, or something safe to prove it so. We never took that photo, and that's the way I'll know.
I stood up first, you stayed behind. Said I'd be fine, said you'd be fine. My feet moved faster than my chest, like knowing how to go, not how to rest. The door was closed, the moment wide. I smiled once, then looked aside. Leaving felt easy on the floor, harder than I thought it was before. I knew the steps, I knew the way, just didn't know how long I'd stay. Leaving took more time than walking out the door. My hands were ready long before my heart knew what for. I thought goodbye was just a word, a simple line to cross, but leaving took more time than knowing what we lost. I packed my things, left some behind, like pieces I didn't want to find. Every street looked like a pause, every stop asked me to cause. I told myself I'd feel relief, but space still felt like disbelief. The body goes, the mind delays, learning how to count the days. Not every ending feels complete when it arrives on moving feet. Leaving took more time than saying I was done. The past kept walking next to me, even when I'd run. I didn't turn, I didn't stay, just learned to breathe the space. Leaving took more time, and patience found its place. Maybe leaving isn't fast, it doesn't break, it doesn't crash. It slowly teaches you to see who you are without the we. Now I walk lighter than before. still careful where I step. I don't carry what I left, but I carry what I kept. Some goodbyes don't rhyme or rhyme, they just soften over time. Leaving took more time, but I'm finally moving on. The days were fine, the nights were calm. I found my rhythm, carried on. Nothing felt out of place or wrong. I learned to be okay alone. I filled the hours, made them mine. Stopped checking every passing sign. I laughed again, slept through the rain. Thought I had nothing left to claim. Life fit well the way it was. No cracks, no extra weight to hold. Nothing was missing until then, until your name came up again in a story someone told too fast, that pulled me back without a past. I didn't fall, I didn't bend, just felt a quiet shift within. Nothing was missing until then. I walked back home the usual way, same street, same light, same day. But something followed close behind, a shadow shaped just like a time. Not pain exactly, not regret, just something I hadn't noticed yet. Like losing something you never knew. You learn to live your whole life through. Some truths don't show when you begin, they wait until you've settled in. Nothing was missing until then, until the past said remember when. I didn't wish for it to stay, I didn't try to turn away. I let it pass, I let it end, like something finished, not rescinded. Nothing was missing until then. Maybe healing isn't feeling whole, it's knowing what you used to hold, and still choosing where to stand with open heart and empty hands. Now I know what changed that day, not lost, just truth finding its way. I don't need back what I've outgrown, I just needed that moment known. Some love leaves no visible sign until it shows up once in time. Nothing was missing until then, and now I'm holding